Dear guests, esteemed conference participants, International Sunflower Conference is held every 4 years, and the Institute of Field and Crops is the host for the second time, since this professional and scientific assembly was also held in 1988 in Novi Sad. The conference is held under the auspices of International Sunflower Association, Paris. Now I would like to invite the President of International Sunflower Association and also the President of the Organizing Committee, Dr. Vladimir Miklic, to address the audience.
Dear colleagues, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jubilee 20th International Sunflower Conference on behalf of the International Sunflower Association and the Organizing Committee, and welcome to Novi Sad, Serbia. 6 long years have passed since our highly successful conference in Edirne, Turkey in 2016. A lot has happened in those 6 years, and the world is not the same anymore. The largest concern has, of course, been the coronavirus pandemic, due to which the conference was postponed twice. We have all had to get used to isolating and working from home, online meetings, and other changes that COVID-19 has brought to our lives. Yet, the situation has obviously much improved, and we can all be together, face to face, here in Novi Sad. We truly hope that in-person conferences will once again be a part of our lives. Sunflower price reached record values in many countries last year. Projections for this year are even higher. The current situation in Ukraine certainly affects this, since over half of the world's sunflower production is located in Ukraine and Russia. The impact of high prices of input, fertilizers, pesticides, fuel and land is also very significant. All this, along with the fact that sunflower is more tolerant to climate changes than other plants, affects the constant increase of areas. The expansion of sunflower growing areas brings forth new challenges to researchers of all fields, as well as seed producers and processors. New weeds, new pathogens, and new broom rape races indicate further research, just like all kinds of stress waiting for sunflower crops in the forthcoming period. The quality of sunflower seed and oil and the potential of it to be used as a protein source also create new opportunities. Therefore, perhaps this conference comes at the right time to provide new motivation and synergy aimed at increased successful sunflower production worldwide. Let me remind you of the role of the International Sunflower Association, which is to promote international cooperation in the agronomical, breeding, technical and nutritional levels, and ensure close links between researchers and producers. Over the previous 6 years, in addition to all current activities necessary for the functioning of the association, the ISA board has worked hard to renew membership and find sponsors, create a new website, publish periodic newsletters, and more. In the previous period, several events were organized under the auspices of ICA. Symposium of Sunflower and Climate Change, Toulouse, France, 2018. 4th Symposium on Broom Rape in Sunflower, Bucharest, Romania, 2018. Webinar, the Sunflower Genetic Resources for Breeding, Germplasm Evaluation and Conservation, Moldova, 2021. Then, workshop on climate change, sunflower resistance to drought, Bucharest, Romania, 2021. And web conference on sunflower and pollinators, Toulouse, France, 2021. We are grateful to all the organizers. The host of our present conference is Institute of Field and Vegetable Crops, a national institute of the Republic of Serbia, the largest institute of its kind in Southeastern Europe, established 80 years ago, and one of the leading institutions in sunflower research. There is a lot of work ahead of us in the following 4 days at the Congress Center Master, a prestigious venue within Novi Sad Fair, as well as on the fields of the Department for Sunflower of the Institute. ICA General Assembly will also take place here. Nonetheless, I am certain that we will also find time to socialize and explore our beautiful host city of Novi Sad, the European Capital of Culture in 2022. Finally, as the head of organizing committee of the conference, I owe my gratitude to our diamond sponsors, which are among the leaders on sunflower hybrid seed world market, companies Syngenta and Corteva, on their significant support, without which this conference would not have its format and glow. I am also thankful to our gold sponsors, companies Limagrain, Sunrui and Feed and Seed, which have helped raise the quality of the conference organization, and to all the other sponsors, exhibitors and donors. Furthermore, I am grateful to the Institute of Field and Vegetable Crops, Ministry of Education, Science and Technological Development of the Republic of Serbia, Secretariat for Higher Education and Scientific Research of the Autonomous Province of Vojvodina, Serbia Convention Bureau, and the agency Panacom, all the members of the scientific and organizing committees of the conference, plenary speakers, moderators, and all the participants who have showed us their highest trust by being here today in Novi Sad. Let the days ahead be remembered by high achievements and great ideas, but also by new friendships. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Miklic. Now I would like to invite Professor Dr. Jegor Miladinovic, General Director of the Institute of Field and Crops in Novi Sad, to address us.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, it is my honor to welcome you on behalf of the Institute of Field and Vegetable Crops Novi Sad to the 20th International Sunflower Conference. The Institute of Field and Vegetable Crops, National Institute of Republic of Serbia, is the largest institute of its kind in Southeast Europe. The institute was founded 84 years ago, and it grew from a small agricultural research station into an institution that currently employs close to 100 researchers. The main activity of the institute consists of breeding and seed production of field and vegetable crops, including research in other scientific fields related to agriculture. The institute conducts research on maize, sunflower, soybeans, small grains, rapeseed, forage crops, vegetables, and alternative crops. Our research resulted in the registration and release of more than 1,400 cultivars and hybrids in over 30 countries. The Institute researchers actively participate in a number of national and international research projects and maintain collaboration with national and foreign research institutions. Our goal is to transfer new knowledge and production technology to the crop producers in and outside of Serbia. The Institute has had a wealth of experience in hosting national and international research events. To name a few, we hosted the International Sunflower Conference in 1988, Breeding 2008, the 4th Joint UNS-PCU International Conference 2012, the first Legume Society 2013, and many other important events. It therefore comes as no surprise that the Institute has been entrusted with the organization of such an important event as the 20th International Sunflower Conference. The Institute has accomplished impressive results in sunflower research. Particularly notable is the development of the first sunflower hybrids in the world back in 1970s, the first source of resistance to phomopsis, and the first clear-field hybrid in Europe, as well as introducing and pioneering novel sunflower research technologies. In the following several days, you will have the opportunity to exchange information and ideas in the Novi Sad Fair Master Center and to visit the experimental fields of our institute on the last day of the conference. We sincerely hope that you will gain at least a brief insight into our comprehensive research activities. We will make every effort to guide you through this conference as your hosts and contribute to creating fond memories of your stay. We appreciate the courtesy and trust placed upon us by your participation in this event, which we hope will be remembered not only for its scientific results, but also for the hospitality of our institute. I wish everyone a successful conference and a pleasant stay in Novi Sad and in Serbia. Thank you very much.
Thank Thank you, Mr. Miladinovic. And now I would like to invite Mr. Slobodan Cvetkovic, General Director of Novosadski Sajm, to address us.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it seems like my speech was written on Serbian language, so I have to improvise now. First of all, the State Secretary, Mijatović Dukic, I want to welcome you, Mr. Miklic, President of this association, Mr. Miladinovic, Director, Mrs. Latkovic, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to this 20th International Sunflower Conference. We are glad that we have this chance to be your host here. It's very important for us because it's happening second time here in Novi Sad. I hope that you will have a pleasant time here, good contacts, exchange of thinkings, knowledge and everything, which is very important for this. We held our 89th International Agricultural Fair less than a month ago, and one of the speakers said we had like heroes in the past 2 years, which were the doctors about helping these problems about COVID-19. But in the future, it seems like the producers of food will be the heroes, because it seems like it might be some anger in the future. So you are one of the most important people producing the seed. Seed is something which from everything starts from. So I hope having a nice time in Novi Sad, and maybe see you again on the third time here in Serbia and Novi Sad. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite Professor Dr. Marijana Dukic-Mijatovic, State Secretary of the Ministry of Education, Science and Technological Development of the Republic of Serbia, to address us.
Distinguished Dr. Miklic, President of International Sunflower Association, distinguished Dr. Miladinovic, Director of the Institute of Field and Vegetable Crops, distinguished Mr. Cvetkovic, Director of Novi Sad Fair, representatives of the city of Novi Sad, dear guests, media representatives, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to be today at a scientific conference that brings together so many experts and researchers from different countries. Gatherings like this are very important for exchanging ideas, information, opening important questions and discussing possible solutions. Each year, the Ministry of Education, Science and Technological Development supports the organization of more than 200 scientific conferences in various fields. I believe that this is a good way to encourage and support the scientific community and the dialogue it initiates. I also believe that only science can provide us answers and solutions to the challenges facing humanity. The answers to some of the most important questions for the future, namely sustainable food production and consumption, having in mind the economic, environmental and social aspects, are provided precisely only by you. And I would like to take this opportunity to highlight in the light of contribution to science and humanity, the work of researchers and scientists from all institutes, and especially our Institute of Field and Vegetable Crop, to which the state of Serbia has granted the status of an institute of national importance in the field of agriculture. This institute not only worked masterfully and recorded great success in terms of developing new varieties and hybrids and in preserving all varieties, but they also operate economically. So, in conclusion, I wish you successful work and fruitful discussion. I will continue to speak in Serbian. Dragi prijatelji, naučnici, predstavnici našeg instituta od nacionalnog značaja za Republiku Srbiju, izražavam veliko zadovoljstvo zaista danas što smo po drugi put domaćini ovakve ugledne svetske konferencije. Mislim da je to jako važno kako za našu nauku, tako je važno i za našu državu, da nas pozicionira na svetskoj mapi nauke, da budemo prepoznati po ovako značajnim događajima u svim razmerama i okvirima. Ponosni smo na ovaj institut iz razloga što je spojio i nauku i privredu. Imamo dakle i taj drugi moment, a to je ono što čemu težimo u četvrtoj industrijskoj revoluciji, upravo u tome, i zato država izdvaja velika sredstva u nove naučne infrastrukture, izdvaja u kadrove, u mlade naučnike. Sutra ćemo imati u Palati Srbija dodelu za nove mlade naučnike, novih 317 ugovora, jer bez ljudi nema od infrastrukture ništa, a posebno bez naučnog podmlatka i naravno bez ovakvih mentora kakav je i doktor Miklić, naravno kakvi su svi naši naučnici iz Instituta za ratarstvo i povrtarstvo, i naravno nadamo se i, kao što je direktor sajma rekao, i da budemo i treći put domaćin, jer znam da ćemo se danas i u narednim danima do 23. pokazati u najboljem svetlu kako mi samo umemo. Srećno!
Thank you very much. This international conference could not be held without selfless help of sponsors. I would like to invite the director of Corteva Diamond sponsor, Mr. Massimo Amadou, to address us.
Dobar dan i dobrodošli u Novi Sad. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the invitation and your presence. It's an honor for me to participate to this important conference and to speak to such high-level scientific audience. My name is Massimo Amadou, and I have the privilege to lead Corteva in Serbia. Corteva is a combination of two terms. Cor refers to the heart of the planet, and Tiva, which in ancient time meant nature. The link to the earth, nature, and modern agriculture is deep. So Corteva's goal is to enrich the lives of those who produce and those who consume, ensuring progress for generations to come. Corteva is a young company with more than 200 years of heritage behind. After the merger of three giants such as Dow, DuPont, and Pioneer, this company decided to dedicate time and resource exclusively to agriculture. In 2021, in the face of a turnover of more than $14 billion, Corteva invested more than $1 million in research in agriculture. We operate in this country in 4 directions. In research, with our department of startup advisory, in seed production, with a group of agronomists that guarantees the quality and pioneered seeds for Serbian and world farmers, in the marketing of seeds, and finally, in crop protection. Therefore, we commit and invest in Serbia in agriculture and its innovation, providing agronomical services and products to our customers. So, from genetics to agronomy, to the advanced digital technologies, and to all the challenges that the future holds, innovation and progress will always be Corteva's hallmark. We have a portfolio with hundreds of products registered in the protection sector and the seed segment, represented by pioneers. Pioneer leads the genetic improvement industry we created 100 years ago. In recent years, the research of the sunflower pioneer achieved exceptional results in the development of the hybrids characterized by tolerance to fungal pathogens and with a high qualitative and productive profile, thanks to the combination of the innovative research program in the advanced research centers, such as the one in Seville, in Spain. The research on crop protection of sunflower also introduced innovative products with a great impact on the market. So, our support in this symposium is absolute. So I wish the scientists present good work and all of us to enrich and improve the lives of people while protecting Mother Earth. Feeling comfortable and confident, leading agriculture towards the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now I would like to invite the director of Syngenta, also diamond sponsor, Mr. Gree Gilles, Sunflower Seeds Portfolio Manager, to address us.
Good morning, everyone. Dear Mr. President, dear participants. This is with great pleasure that Syngenta is a sponsor of the International Sunflower Conference, with a worldwide sunflower scientific committee in Novi after 2 years of postponing. Our thoughts go to our colleagues or relatives who have lost their life in this pandemic, and our heart is close to them. For this Congress, we have great expectations, and we are impatient to discover genetic, biotechnology, agronomic, and industrial innovations. This is also a unique opportunity to connect and engage with people physically after so long lockdown, 6 years since '89. I would like to warmly thank the organization committee and all the people who have carefully and thoroughly contributed to the preparation of this Congress. We are all conscious of the difficult time we have with the war in Ukraine, but here we have Russian and Ukrainian colleagues in the room because we want to produce sunflower in peace. Syngenta is proud to be the diamond sponsor of this Sunflower Congress. Syngenta is committed to sunflower, is dedicated to R&D efforts towards seed breeding, traits, seed treatments, crop protection, and overall sustainable growth. Syngenta is taking its role of sunflower leader to shape the future of this crop in Europe and abroad. We will present 2 major innovations and other scientific contents during the Congress. We invite you to visit our booth and the field platform on Thursday to get more insights. A team of experts from seed care and crop protection is here this week from our company. All the best to all of you, and glad to be here for this promising week. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to thank all our dear guests who attended this event and increase the importance of this conference. Please greet our guests with an applause. And we will start with the professional part of this assembly with the first lecture. Thank you very much.